Hey guys, so my friends at Arrowzoom contacted me again and they were like, "Hey Gabby, do you want to review another product?" And I was like, yeah, of course I do." So they sent me their Arrowzoom Premium Acoustic Door Kit, which is super freaking exciting because if you know my studio, I live off of a main road and I am always dealing with different sound mitigation from the front facing part of my house. And so my studio door is, it's important, like all of our studio doors. Here's the unboxing. I gotta say, it's a quality product when it comes packaged like it is holding the most fragile of fragile items, and yet, ironically, right, it's acoustic treatment, which is not fragile at all. In fact, it could protect other things. Packaged really, really secure, came beautifully, came quickly. It was crazy fast how quickly I got it. First, it was time to get rid of all the old caca that was up there. Definitely time for an upgrade. It was just worn out and really not doing me any favors. So, yeah, took that out. So I had to do a little bit of scraping and a little bit of prep because the old acoustic treatment that I had was held up by liquid nail, which if you know anything about that stuff, it is a pain in the butt. Scrape, got that off. Went ahead and sanded down the door just a little bit. It's kind of an optional step. You don't really have to do that, but I will say if the surface is at all shiny, if it has any kind of sheen to it, just go ahead and take some sandpaper to it. It's going to help the adhesion a ton. So did that, gave it a quick wash and dry, and then we were ready to go ahead and install the panels. Now, in my case, I had to cut them just a little bit to get everything to fit and to give the door the complete coverage that I wanted. But, just get out a sharp carpet knife, box cutter, and just make sure your lines are straight. And it's pretty easy. It cuts super, super simply. And almost as soon as you have it scored and cut, then you're ready to just go ahead, peel off the backing, and stick it on. Hold it in place, give it a good 5 to 10 seconds a panel, really press it in, and then you're ready to move to the next one. Probably one of the coolest things about Arrowzoom is the customizability. They have different colors, different sizes, different kits. You've seen me talk about their products before, and you really can create something that's kind of unique and all your own. The door kits do come in two sizes. This is the smaller of the two, but as you can see, it was more than enough material to do what I needed, and it came with the additional weather stripping to go ahead and help with the sealing of the door itself, which is always a bonus. Check them out on their social media. You can always take a peek to see what kind of specials and sales they're running. Of course, they are available on Amazon. And coming up, they have a Black Friday special. So here it is, guys, fully installed. We had to do a little bit of extra cutting around the handle, but not too bad. And I didn't even need the weather stripping. Now, I could have used it. I'll probably use it somewhere else. But in this case, it actually made the seal on my door so much tighter that I'm afraid if I install this, it might make it too tight. So I left it out for now. But I have it if I need it. So the Black Friday sale for Arrowzoom is going on 15% off with the code BFCM. I hope you check it out. I hope you enjoy it and have as much success with it as I have. Thank you again to my friends at Arrowzoom. So I'm going to go in this booth and I'm going to test this out now. All right. I'll see you later.